Okay, let's try this again, hey? I do not know what happened there, but OBS really did not like running at the same time as Toho. Let me see really quickly if there's anything I can change here. Yeah, okay. I think it was getting jacked up because for whatever reason the config file was telling it to run in 16-bit. Now I don't know why that would mess with the capture, but that is my theory, okay? So it looks right now like it's being captured correctly. So turn this down. We've got that turned down. Let's open this back up and make sure it doesn't kill anything. Okay, I think from here should be in good shape. If anybody happens to tune in, there we go. Okay, that seems like it's okay. So hopefully it is in fact okay. If anyone happens to tune in and has any comments as far as the volume balance or anything, please let me know. So I have played stage 1 of this game, but haven't played much further than that. It's pretty much all boss trials, which is neat, and it's all one difficulty as well, which means it's kind of just a lot of puzzle levels, which for whatever reason, when my brain thinks of puzzle levels, I think of those bonus stages from Mario Sunshine. So this is kind of like that, is how it kind of makes me feel. Feels like I'm playing a whole bunch of bonus stages for Mario Sunshine, which is just cool. It's a different vibe. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how far I get. I don't know how many stages there are of this, but man, if there are enough, I'll play it till 10 p.m. tonight. Okay. Dumb. Just let that come through. So, I know you can get bonus points for catching that red flash in the photo. I know you can get bonus points for being right up in the photo with the boss. I'm gonna try to get a self photo with the red flash. Almost. I thought it was charged. This meter is really hard to really hard to follow because I'm 0% used to it. I guess I can just wait for that sound effect. Wow. Okay, made it through. Stream appears not to have blown up yet. That's cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going. What? Oh, because she's invisible. Okay. Have to pay slightly more attention. Ugh. It's kind of hard to tell if there's streaming happening with these bullets or not. I definitely feel like this shot was my favorite. How's it going, Aiden? Hope your Tuesday's being good to you. This is more like it. This is more like the Nightbug I know and love. So normally I stream Monday nights, but on Monday evening, my washer decided to fail, so I had to go to my dad's house and do laundry yesterday evening. So tonight I'm finally getting into the new Vigi game, since I don't have the Imperishable Monday moniker to fall back on. So we're gonna be taking pictures tonight. And if it's boring, I might go to one of the other Toho games. We'll see. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to pay attention next time I encounter her. Um, that's that's really cool. It's a nice touch. Yeah, my sibling had me run through some of the latter stages of this game. After I initially expressed interest in Touhou, we spent a day playing Touhou 9 versus each other, and then they had me play this game, and it's pretty intense, but I feel like it's really good for just practicing movement, you know, responding to patterns and stuff like that, which has honestly always been a weak point of mine. That's pretty funny. It's actually really funny. I should look up some actual Touhou, like, fan media or comics, probably. I don't have time for fanfic because I read a lot of books, but that sounds like it'd be really funny. I don't know why I went to scene selection. Oh, Jesus. I know this game is all about score, but really for me it's like... Similarly to... Similar to my goals with Touhou 8, like... completion is kind of the name of the game for me right now. Ah, what was I doing? Ah, okay. Yeah, I saw a couple of those on, like, the very first one. But, okay. Cool. Dude, okay. In Touhou 8, there is a meter. You don't have to pay a ton of attention to it. You can just see whether it's red or blue. And if it's one or the other, just make sure that's the type of bullet you're firing. This game, the meter is a lot more important. I'm still getting used to it. Like, I keep thinking I have an innate sense of timing and, like, when I can, like, go in. But so far, every time I have tried to go in and hit slow-mo to get that good picture, I just ram into a bullet. Oh boy. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, the main game plots are pretty intense, right? Huh. Maybe I should just read more of the main game plots then. What up, Meds? Haven't seen you or chatted in forever. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, so this is a game where you play as one of the anime girls who shoots lasers, but in this game and in the lore, she's a photographer. So she's out to get a scoop. And the scoop is that there are anime girls shooting lasers. And the more lasers I take pictures of, the more points I get. What kind of projects are you working on? School stuff? I know my brother is actually, he said he was actually finished with his semester. These are all just some pictures of bullets. That's kind of a cool shot. That looks like one of my ships from Reassembly. That's pretty funny. Aiden, are not all of the incidents fairly silly? Okay. How many levels are there? Just 3 scenes from level 2 or 8 scenes in total? Oh, she's sitting here in the game's writing, saying the pictures are bad. Come on now. See, I feel like I have a decent grasp of things from 6, 7, 8. And then nothing for the next several. Isn't it up to like 18 now? Okay. Also, are there other soundtracks? Is there a soundtrack button? No. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna keep playing. Unnatural Chill. Is this gonna be... This is chill. Unnatural Cheerno, more like. This feels like it's straight up the stage from Toho 6. I guess they're doing that on purpose, right? Putting these characters into places where you would expect to run into them. Didn't even see that one coming. Yeah, I feel like Imperishable Night was just like a massive miscommunication. Silly. Why did I do that? I thought I could just walk through. That's fine. Oh, there is like one off-center marshmallow she shoots. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. I saw, I saw that the shots would capture light particles that would refill the gauge a little bit higher. But man, I'm really upset that that 10,000 point shot. I was pretty proud of that one. But okay, that is super good to know about grazing. What? Oh, I was holding down shoot instead of focus. What the hell is that? Yeah, I saw a tooltip about that, but that's good to know that grazing actually, like, has a function. Thought I was gonna thread that one. Hey, Han, how's the weather up there? Is it, like, crazy severe? It's been, like, on and off crazy severe over here. Dude, what the hell? Dude, I definitely need to get more used to the timing of this game. Oh, what's up, Bleeding Green? Focus and shoot. Okay, that's good to know. I've been holding down focus, but... Huh. Oh, I see! That's nice. I wonder if Rasha even knows about that. That is insanely, like, that's so much faster. That's so good. That's good to know. I definitely appreciate that being pointed out. Yeah, Mads, it's been like intermittently extremely severe rain here. And I got a tornado warning for like here up through Austin. I was kind of freaking out on behalf of my friends who are out of town, except a lot of my friends are in town right now. That's a pretty lame shot right there at the end. Huh. Well, I guess I'm glad you're cool. I'm glad the weather's not super severe for you. Here comes a thought. Oh, this is, what's her face? Is this Letty? Does it say the opponent's name anywhere in this game? Can you guys tell me if there's any place I can see the opponent's name in the stage? What kind of camera? Dude, I bet there's an official answer to that. Let's find out. Okay, yeah, I mean, I figured it was something like just, like, you'll probably know the characters, but I was wondering if they showed anywhere. Aya was created specifically to fulfill the role of a camera-using character for the idea of this game. She does not fire bullets as she has no intention of defeating her opponents and does not want her own bullets in the photos. Well, 30 seconds of reading up on official sources has not revealed a specific camera brand. I would be tempted to say probably Nikon over Canon. I feel like I feel like Nikon is the marginally more pretentious answer, and Aya would be the kind of person to use the like the one that people think is slightly cooler. Yeah, I mean, if Phantasmagoria was a main game, then her first appearance would be as a side character in 9, and then the main character in 9.5. But, yeah, I don't know. She's crazy in Phantasmagoria. That's a good photo right there. Let's try this one again. I love this charge up. That's a better photo. I feel like Letty's kind of a joke here and in Touhou 7. Also, Han, if I'm being real, I don't know that many other camera brands. Pretty much Canon and Nikon and then GoPro. Those are my camera brand knowledge, brand name knowledges. Oh, you actually do encounter her in 10. Okay. I'm not fighting Cherno again. Come on. Yowzer. This one's hard. Letty's a joke in 7. How can you say she's powerful? Where do we see that she's actually powerful? Did I just die for missing a shot? Or did I actually get hit? Fair enough. Next I'm gonna find out Nightbug is a mythical entity. Which, actually, that would make me really happy. Sassy blue-haired anime girls as mythical entities. Oh my god, there's one more shot. Wow. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, this game needs a wider soundtrack, I feel like. I might just pull the Touhou 8 soundtrack off YouTube and start listening to it. Dude, capturing the like devil sign, like the red circles with the pop top sound effect, capturing those got much harder between level 1 and level 2. I'm glad to hear that. Not that I mind this song, it's just a little bit short. Woo! I guess it kind of replicates the feeling of, like, practicing boss cards, right? Like, the same sort of thing would be happening if you're practicing boss cards. Dude, okay. Okay, cool. At least I got that one. That's a cool shot. I feel like this is like the Final Fantasy XIV camera mode of Toho games. Like, you actually pay attention to the pictures you're taking, whether you want to or not. I feel like Chen is the one that I did know, specifically because I had Rasha to provide me with the lore. So she doesn't want her own bullets in the photos, but she will have herself in the photo. Alright. I want to do this one again. I feel like I can get the, yeah. I'm seeing all these, different ways to get bonus points. Like, some of these bosses are kind of hard to get close to. No! I was trying to do it. I doubt it. That kid's photos are all mega crap. At least that's what I've heard. What? Okay. For real. Like, if you hate your contract photographers, don't give them contracts. Yeah. I'm just trying to get greedy with these photos now. I bet a lot of people really like Aya. Like, I bet she's a lot of players' favorite character. Like, not to make assumptions about the Touhou community, more to make assumptions about Aya. And the fact that, like, dark-haired photographer is probably, like, a type. What? I keep getting hit by things that are, like, behind me or something. It's true. Yeah, no, honestly, like, Aya's speed is one of the things that threw me off after, like, spending a day playing Touhou 8. These bullets just spawn in, dude. I guess I just need to keep moving. Like, spending a day playing Touhou 8 and then trying this for the first time, like, before I had a solid handle on mechanics and stuff. The speed was the hardest thing to get used to. The hardest difference to get used to. Got her. That is pretty much this game. Just like, leave me alone, I'm gonna shoot you with lasers. Alright. Ah. She doesn't like these pictures. Let's get better pictures. Sakia stops time? I did not know this about Sakia. Oh wait, no, she's got the, like, the whole deal with the knives that redirect, though, right? Ooh, that was kind of cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I'm getting through these fast and it stays at this rate, then it's really too bad there's not a difficulty slider for this game. Not that these are particularly easy, I am getting through them fast, and I don't want to... I don't want to blaze through this game that a lot of people hold fairly dear. Yeah, okay, cool. They definitely feel like level 1 cards, even though it's not level 1 on the select board. Like, or I guess not level 1, but like in another Toho game they'd be like stage 1 boss cards, right? Ooh, that was a hot shot. I believe it. Like, there has to be, like, you know, regardless of the reputation these games have, like, there does have to be a certain amount of accessibility in the first stages of a mainline game, right? Like, if you want people to keep playing the game, you have to teach them the concepts, but that's not something you worry about in a spin-off. Damn it. What's up, Raider? How are you doing? Hope you... Whoops. That was stupid. Hope your Tuesday is treating you well. Hope your Tuesday is better than my Monday was for our family's clothes washer, which bit the dust. I mean, it goes as you're seeing it. Really, honestly, it feels like spell card practice the game, which is cool, which I'm enjoying. Okay, did she like that? Nope. And she's really demanding on this scene. Yeah, because like card practice when I was playing the mainline games kind of felt like card practice just kind of felt like it was taking away from my time trying full runs, and only streaming for 2 hours a night and playing a game with like a 40 to 45 minute run, there wasn't a lot of chance for that. So this is cool because it's not that. I think nice shot is the red flash, right? The hexagram. You have to capture it on film. Okay. Yeah, so my sibling Rasha showed me this game a few months back, and one of the things, the two things Rasha explained to me were the capturing the magic circle and capturing yourself in the photo give you bonus points. Oh, okay. Cool. Good to know. I was like, I know I've caught a couple of them here and there, but that one Cheerno stage, for whatever reason, she doesn't like my photos on that one. So, okay, cool. Good to know. I appreciate that. Capturing yourself grazing a bullet. Okay. Wait, do I have Flux on? That might be why I'm like, I feel like I need a freaking colorblind mode for this. It's all red. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, now I can actually see things! Jesus! Okay. Flux isn't typically a gigantic issue for me when I'm playing these games, but surprisingly, a red filter that works against blue light is not helpful for red bullets. That's an intense pattern. You switch into a top-down view that's like above the top-down view. Oh yeah, risk shot. Yeah. Okay. I had seen that come up when I was near a bullet in the shot, but I had not put that together mentally with grazing. Dude. This is not a particularly easy card. I'm trying to predict her first hexagram. Dude. I need to start letting go of focus. Yeah, unfortunately, at the beginning of my playtime this evening, I found myself doing that a lot, and dying because my... Jesus. Because my camera was not at 100%, which has been heavily mitigated by the revelation that I can hold shoot and focus to, like, charge at hyperspeed. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, it got worse. This is a hard one, y'all. It's the first unsimple one. Put it that way. Worded in a way that Orwell would hate. What? Jesus. I wish I had a red, hitbox. Hurtbox. Not red. Fucking blue. Distinguishable from these bullets. Yeah. No, it's cool. I like these mechanics. It's just, this card in particular, like, honestly, these patterns are making me think of, fighting, Aaron in 6A in Imperishable Night. Like the way the bullets are kind of swirly and they start as one pattern and weave outward into a new pattern. Raider, I want whatever that emote is. Really? Yes. Yes, I do. It's cute. Damn it. I want to see if I can get just like a really, like, free, like that. Ooh. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh, oh I should have gone inside rather than around. Damn. Yeah, I need to start doing that. I'm just worried about timing out, I guess. Okay, good to know that's legit. Dude. That pattern on the fourth photo is brutal. Ah. Oh, okay, so it's not like I completely waste a photo if it, like, charges back up sufficiently. That's really helpful. I was just trying to rush and cheese that. I don't know. I haven't looked at the timer while shooting the camera. Let's see. It looks like it. Yeah. Dude. Ugh. Yeah, no, I like nearly timed out once on one of the first stages when I was still getting used to the controls. I thought it would be more of a big deal, but so far it has proven not to be quite such a big deal. Come on, man. I think we're gonna be here for a while. Actually, it is almost 9. Probably? Yeah, it's after 9. So, once I clear this stage, I'm gonna take a few minutes break, and then we'll be back. I feel like these, like, taking pictures where you are in them goes against everything that Touhou 8 taught me about, like, not, making unnecessarily risky moves. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, like grazing and stuff like that are like good, and like especially if you're playing for score, it's definitely a good thing to go for. More like conventionally dangerous moves, but like initiate bullet hell strategy is not to fidget, not to rush and put yourself in weird and bad spots if you can avoid it. Jesus, that's scene 1. Okay. We're gonna keep going for this one. You know what? Instead of going for the thing, I'm just gonna do that. That's gonna be my opener every time. I feel like Aya's focused speed is like Reimu's unfocused speed. Oh! She moved! There we go. What if I just get in, like, real deep? And stayed real deep. So close. I should have just gone for a camera shot. Wow, that counted as a boss shot? That's like a picture of her skirt. Oh, come on. Honestly, since learning about this focused camera charge, it feels like my camera is not charging if I'm not doing that. It's so slow in comparison. Woo! Pulled it out. Alright. Whew! Okay. Alright. Alright. Cool. Okay. Yeah, this game is dope. That was definitely, like, rewarding in the same way that a hard boss fight was, but without the 5 stages of lead up to the really hard boss fight. That was pretty cool. Excuse me. Okay. I am going to take a brief break. Thank you. That felt good. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm gonna get some drinking water. get my nicotine fix going, and come back and play. What time is it? Play for probably another like 45 minutes or something. So I will see y'all again shortly. Oh, and I'm also going to be demoing a new song here in a minute. So I will talk about that as I start it up at the 6-minute mark. See y'all in a minute. Okay, so when I said new song, what I actually meant was new edit of a song that I've been working on for quite a while. This is a track. Everything in the background of this track is my voice, randomized to make a little semi-random percussion loop. And I've definitely played this song on my stream before, but I edited the second half. So it's kind of like an ambient thing. So you want to lean back and chill, jam out to some tunes for another few minutes. I'm going to keep rehydrating. Thank you, everyone. You may continue raving in silence for the next 7 seconds as the countdown concludes. All right, cool. Seems like y'all enjoyed that. I haven't actually listened to that in my good headphones since I re-edited that like ending slash like drop section. I kind of think it could maybe stand to be longer, and then I could separate the first half and the second half into their own things. But I don't know how I would elongate the higher energy like drum beat section without making it stale. Like I feel like it says what it needs to say without overstaying its welcome. The ambient piece can afford to stay a little longer because the mood really builds up over that stretched out stretch of time. But I feel like that drum beat idea can't handle that quite so much. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Dear God, that's loud. Let me turn my volume back down. I always forget that. I need to just find balance of game audio rather than mixing in OBS, but right now we're mixing in OBS, and I always forget to do that before going back to full screen. Oh, that's just loud for me, isn't it? Okay. But yeah, there's that one, and I wrote like this really angsty like gabber track. I tried to write like a heavily distorted thing when I was feeling bad, and then I added like the tiniest bit of melody to it, and it ended up actually sounding pretty cool, and it sounds like it could sit in the same world as the drop from the song I just played. So I'm definitely thinking those two are going to be the like drivers of the next collection of music that I put out there. But yeah, double time the D&B section. It's already D&B is already so fast, Han. D&B is already double time effectively. Like I half timed it in that drop and it was still fast. But that's not a terrible idea. I just have to come up with some new content somehow. But yeah, bass needs mixing, and I may ultimately end up separating that long ambient intro and making the drop like its own track in the track listing. But yeah, I was pretty hype on that, and glad you guys enjoyed. I have a lot of water in my system and enough nicotine to last me for the next half hour before I hit my vape again. So let's do scene 2. Let's see if scene 2 is as crazy demanding as scene 1 of level 3. Hey, we just linked up on Snapchat, Han, so you should send me like a demo of what you're talking about. I think that track is like 170 or 180, so show me what going off the wall and double time drum and bass looks like at 180 BPM, and I'll do it. Oh god! It's, kind... Okay, this is cool. This is a mutation of my least favorite spell card when I'm fighting her in Touhou 8. Ah. Oh, okay. That's 360, dude. That's Rasha playing Step Mania beats per minute. That's Adam Neely demonstrating polyrhythms beats per minute. Oh, not quite. What the hell? Dude, these things are hard to see in Touhou 8, and they're even less defined here. This is going to be a challenging one for me. Just surely because of the visuals. I feel like... It might be 170. I don't remember for sure. I feel like this really is just charge it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Which might be kind of cool. You know, do that intentionally. Have it turn into a chord and then resample that chord and have it become a whole new set of textures. Kind of a can of worms that I haven't opened before. Every picture on this one's gonna be real pretty. Dude, those ones that are right next to each other are really hard to... Man! Every webcam in the entire country is sold out right now, but I can make up for my lack of webcam by letting y'all know. Just put the picture in your mind's eye of a person throwing their hand up and pressing one fist down onto the desk every time I die, and you'll have a pretty accurate surrogate for Facecam. I can't be super focusing when I back off on those shots. Holy shit. I just super focused again. Alright. I'm gonna try real hard to get past this one. This is legitimately visually challenging for me. Dude. Maybe I should stay further back. Maybe that'll help. Is there lore explaining that Kaine can't see through her own fireworks? Because then I would feel like I could relate to this character rather than loathing her. My knees are fine, but my palms are slightly sweaty. Oh, that looked pretty. That looked real pretty. sucks that that was a failure. Ah! Please. Okay, cool. Cool. I'm probably gonna have to fight her again, but... Who is this? Is this, Alice? Alice again. Seeing a lot of Alice in this game. I feel like the weaving isn't quite as reliable in this game, but it's just making excuses for for being bad. Dude. Okay. Keep going. This is not nearly as frustrating as the battle with Kainu. With her fireworks. The most frustrating thing about this duel is that I can't really see who I'm trying to shoot. I almost cheesed the whole fight. That would have been nice. Almost. Didn't even see what hit me. Be helpful if I looked at my dude, huh? Oh. Oh, come on, dude. Maybe it's not that grazing is less reliable so much as that Reimu's hurt box is smaller in Touhou 8. And I'm just not used to playing with a full-size hurt box. Oh, so close. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see how, like, if it charges up faster, you can kind of slowly gain ground. Yeah. I feel like I'm abusing it a little bit. Yikes. Okay. Need to stop cheesing and actually pay a little bit of attention to these patterns. Stop attempting to cheese, I should say. Damn it. Almost. I'm giving too much ground. Maybe if I cut forward. It feels like there's a perimeter that is really hard to get through. Oh my god, I should have gone forward. Oh. It's like the first time I've gotten the fourth photo here. Oh my god, Han actually sent me a Snapchat. That's pretty funny. Thanks, Han, if you're still online. I will check that out once I finish this card. Which very well could be in an hour. Ah. Okay. Let's see what happens here. My phone speaker is garbage and my microphone is very good, so let's see. Did you set it to 360? Oh, no. See, and I feel like if I were to go into that territory where it's like literally like percussive noise rather than an actual drum track, that may actually be an effective transition into the like Gabber hardstyle sort of track. Dude, oh, if I could have gone forward and started shooting. Yeah, exactly. Like, literally, like, skeleton clattering noises. Makes me want to listen to Magic Tavern again. There's a very good character named Klax, the friendly skeleton who lives in the first floor of the dungeon. He's like, yeah, you can kill me every time you come through here. I'll just rebuild myself over time. It's cool. Klax is one of my favorite side characters from that show. Yo, there totally is a visual cue when the enemy's in frame. The frame turns red, that's cool. Please give it to me. Yes. Woo! All right. Let's see if she was okay with those photos. Yes, nice. Alright, please don't make me fight Kaine's fireworks again. Oh, it is. It's Kaine's fireworks. Well, it's Kaine again, but hopefully it's not the freaking fireworks that destroy my eyeballs. Okay, this is way better than the other fireworks. I feel like he wanted to put this shot type in the game, but not, like... make it bearable to fight against, like it is in Touhou 8. What do I know? I'm not a Danmaku designer. Oh my god! Right, okay, I have to back off from Kaine really fast. There is no charging while backing off from Kaine. What? Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. Dude, honestly, especially, like, self-aware, like, nice characters, or self-aware dumb characters, I don't know. Like the self-aware level 1 skeleton. That sort of thing. Like, I love that. Or like, freaking, I was about to bring up an example that would have been a very bad example of this sort of thing, and rather just a character I like. I was gonna talk about Fezzik from The Princess Bride. But I don't know if he's self-aware. He's certainly aware of those around him. He's not oblivious. But non-oblivious is pretty different from self-aware. Damn it. I feel like this should not be a hard pattern to fight. Yeah. Wait. Oh, I need another one. Oh my god. I thought I was done. What? 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 Oh, there's a little pip on the other side of the screen. Jesus. Okay. Alright. Alright. Cool. I thought that was the last one. That's my excuse for dying, and I'm gonna stick to it until it happens again. Lol. There we go. Okay. I just had to stream the bullets. You just gotta stream it, man. You just gotta... You gotta actually use Touhou mechanics, not just, like Touhou stage mechanics and scoring mechanics and stuff. Alright. Wait a minute, is every scene... or every level is alternating between two characters? Okay. What the hell was that? Alice, please! What is this? Alright. I feel like this game just got real. How do you... I guess... I guess this is one where you actually do have to start taking photos to break through. Ah! I got. That one starts coming so fast. Yeah, it seems like it would be. This is a difficult one. I bet this one would be super cool to watch, like, a high-level player go for, like, a high-score run of this card. I moved too slow. No! Criminy! That was close. Jesus. Too close for my comfort. I saw an opening there, but... There's some pretty serious difficulty going on here. Damn it. Maybe I should move forward. Let's try moving forward when that card hits. Too close. Oh, I was at 99%. I feel like I'm doing worse now than I was a few runs ago. That's how I know it's getting late. Messy. I think this is the most this game has ever made me feel like I'm trying to avoid falling meteors. Intense. Very yellow. Very, very yellow. God damn it. Come on now. Alright. You do. You have to go up. Son of a gun. That was 3? What the hell? Did not realize I was already at 3. This one's intense. I'm glad I got past the Kaine one without overly much frustration, because this one's pretty intense. Not that I'm frustrated right now, it's just... is what it is. Oh, dude. I don't know why I surrendered. If you could stream these upwards, that'd be whack. Oh, please let me out. Excuse me. Shite. Oh, yo. Okay, that's 3. I thought I was gonna hit 100. Dude. Yeah, dude, after 3 shots, they just speed way the hell up. Yeah, I pressed E! Really? Okay. Good to know. I guess I just need to, like, make sure I'm streaming. Shit. Cutting it close. Oh my god, dude. Are you serious? Oh my god, dude. Okay. Alright. Wow. I appreciate you pointing that out. I would not have gone for that. That's insane. I mean, that's really cool. That's insane. Why did I do that? I was too far. Why did I do that again? Wait. Lean and green is shoot the bullet your jam or what? Because I don't know if I've seen you here on my particular stream before. I usually play Touhou 8. I mean, I guess most Touhou people play a bunch of the games, but I'm just curious. No, shit. Oh my god. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, I'm getting my stuff stuck because I'm going up. I just need to stop going up. Holy shit. No! Dude, she's so far away. Can I, like, inch up slightly in between waves? Woo! Alright. Alright. Cool. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't think she would like those photos. Okay, it is after my typical, stream conclusion time. But I am really enjoying this, so I'm gonna go for scene 6. I'm gonna play until I punch through scene 6. Or until 20 minutes from now, whichever one comes first. Those are the fireworks I need. Those are the fireworks I can actually see. I need all the fireworks in Touhou to look like these. They kind of have like the lines inside of them. They're not just hard light bars. Is that 7 shots? Jesus, Kaine. Come on. Ease up a little for the sake of the scoop, won't you? Oh, why did I back off? The scoop! I had two career paths. A reporter, or the sun on the box of Raisin Bran. Either way, she was destined to pursue the scoop. The scoops, I should say. Oh, I pressed the camera button! That. I feel like I can get this one in the bag without too much frustration. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the direct bottom of the screen might just be a safe spot. You can't shoot from there. It totally is, though. My god. Almost. It's almost a safe spot. That was a cool shot. Oh, that was lucky. That was reckless and lucky. And it did not pay off, sadly. I will say this is a better song than the song for stage 1 and 2. This song is straight up a jam. Stage 1 was not so much. I really need to get these audio cues in my brain. Stupid. This is almost like fighting her in Imperishable Night. You have to find the points where her lasers do not intersect. Dude, I was one away! Come on! Alright. controls are hard. That feeling when you clear everything except the one arrowhead nearest your face. Oh, why do they do that? I feel like there's a visual calculation that I'm probably not doing. Okay, I need to stop backing off during some of these shots. Because there are certain shots here where I'm backing off and backing into the laser. That was close! Damn it. This is a fun one. I'm really enjoying this one. I'm glad this is the last one I'm playing for the night. This is a really fun one to end on. I feel like I can almost get a full charge if I knock out enough of those lasers. Can't back up. Back me up! Can't back up. Dude! I feel like they intersect really fast. Yo, can I pull this off every time? Almost. Almost. Okay, those lasers are clearly too fast for this cheese strat, so I'm gonna go back to the other strat. My hand is literally getting sore from holding the focus button. I should maybe relax a little bit. No, I took a picture. Okay, that's fine. This strategy is way more consistent. The arrowheads aren't really the issue. It's more the spinny boys. As long as I pay attention to where the spinny boys are going to cross with each other, I should be fine. The majority of these waves, I say as I slam into several of them. Aww, what was that? It was dumb is what that was. That was real dumb. If I can pull off crap like that... but not weave through the laser in that one... Dude, okay. This is fine. I've got it. I just need to push through till I complete it. And stop weaving to the right directly into the lasers on my left and right. That's really annoying that that's happening. Alright. This may be the one that I stop on for the evening. Okay, I'm gonna give it 3 more goes, 3 more attempts. That one doesn't count. Yeah. Easy. No, I'm just kidding. That was not easy. But I did it. I made it through. That's it for tonight. Thank you folks for tuning in. Thanks Han for hanging out. As always, dude. We should talk music again sometime soon. Lean and Green, thank you for swinging through. Hope you come back again. If you're here for Shoot the Bullet, I usually play Touhou 8, and I usually play it on Mondays. But I am really enjoying this, so I'm thinking of expanding my my streaming repertoire to Monday and Tuesday so that I can keep shooting the bullet. But I may also make it like a variety evening, because there are a bunch of other Touhou games that I've been wanting to play, and I haven't yet. This was on my list, but so is Mountain of Faith, and so is the one with 4 seasons in the title that I can literally never remember. I think it's Harmony in 4 Seasons. Yeah, HIFS, that sounds familiar. So Harmony in 4 Seasons is on my list. Feel free to pop in or don't. If Shoot the Bullet's your jam, and I'm not playing Shoot the Bullet, you don't want to watch, by all means, spend your time the way you would like. But I appreciate you spending a couple of hours hanging out here. I super appreciate the tips on Shoot the Bullet. I definitely would not have gotten as deep into that game as I did without knowing about that freaking focus charging mechanic. So thanks again. I'm gonna play some jams on the way out. I'm gonna play some older jams on the way out. Let me dig through my old music here, and yeah, for sure. It's been something I've been trying to do it on like weekday nights towards the end of the evenings. Something like kind of cozy, I guess. Something like relatively lower energy on purpose, to just hang out on a weeknight. I know not everybody's working right now, but I'm working, and I relish the idea of having something chill to tune into in the evening. Play some. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here's a collection of relatively short songs for the outro. Gonna jam 2 or 3 tunes on the way out, and I will see y'all next Monday for some Imperishable Night hard mode. Thanks.
Voice in your mind, listen to the voice in